away, not us. We've got the lender base that can do jumbo lending. In fact, we can do jumbo lending at 90% all the way to $1 million. And why is that important? Because with house prices that have crept up, a lot of the young buyers have the good income. They can well afford it. They know how to make the payment, but maybe they don't have that down payment saved up yet. So 90% to $1 million. I did one the other day. I got one approved. It was $1.1 million purchase. The loan amount was $900,000. It was actually $899,000. 10% down, so $99,000 down. And this borrower was with mortgage insurance. They were paying $4,000 a month for that $1.1 million purchase with 10% down. Those are all really good numbers. The fixed rate on that is 3%. And the 10-1 ARM is even lower at 2.625. So these are great numbers for the young crowd coming up that's looking at these $1 million houses. It's terrific. Now with 20% down, you can go all the way to $1 million. You can go to $1.5 million. If you have to go over that and you've got 25% down, you can go all the way to $3 million. So we've got the lender base and we've got the product. We can do 90% down to $1 million. So I want to remind you next time a borrower is looking at that $1.1 million or $1.2 million property. That's it from us. And I'm excited about Family Reunion, Rick.
Woohoo! Thank you so much, Paul. We appreciate you and everything Westport Mortgage does for us. Thank you and have a lovely, lovely day. All right, guys, let's get cranking. One quick announcement before we dive into the Family Reunion related info for this morning, which is our main topic today. We are setting up, and the email will go out just a little later this morning on this. We are setting up a mastermind on Friday at 1 o'clock. So in your calendars, if you would, Friday at 1 o'clock, a special mastermind that is solely focused on what are you doing and what other ideas can we share with each other to go out and find inventory, right? We all know that we're in the middle of a massive inventory crunch. Looking for as many potential solutions to finding additional listing inventory as we possibly can. So that is Friday at 1 o'clock right here in this Zoom room. We will all get together and kind of talk through, brainstorm. I've heard a couple of very interesting ideas in the last week or two, and I want to make sure that we're all talking with each other about what it is we're all doing to locate additional seller inventory. So that's 1 o'clock this Friday. Watch for the email that will head out late today on that. All right, so knowing that Family Reunion has begun or is about to begin, you should have all received an email from Keller Williams Realty International. It comes from KWRI Events Team, and that email looks something like this so that you know what you're looking for. Let me get that up for you. It looks something like this. It comes from KWRI Events Team. It's called Family Reunion 2021, Know Before You Go. And in that email, it will give you your credentials. The event platform is at kwfr2021.com. Your email address, or at least the email address that you provided for registration, is your username. And the reference number that you have, your confirmation number, is your password, at least for your first entry. Now, if you have not received your email yet, check your spam folder, because we're hearing a whole lot of emails are going into spam, right? So check that spam folder. And if you checked spam and you still haven't seen it, don't panic, don't worry, don't blow up the chat box, because we've got you covered. So if you haven't received your credentials, please reach out after this call. So after 9:30 today, after 9:30, to either Robert, Maria, or Sam or Adonis, right? Those are the 4 people that will have a full list of all the 272 of you that are registered from our market centers for Family Reunion. Yes, I did say 272 of you, so give yourselves a huge round of applause. That's pretty awesome, right? We have all of your usernames. We have all of your reference numbers, so no worries on that. Just reach out and ask the question, and we will get you the information that you need. So 2 things I want to do with you this morning. I want to run through just a quick top 5 list of strategies, right? For those of you who have received the email, you've been on the platform, you've kind of set it up already. I don't want you to have to do that again. So I'm going to give you the 5 strategies to make family reunion awesome this week. And then if you're already set and you want to beg off the call, we will go through just a quick version of what the platform looks like and how to use it, how to log on to it and whatnot right after this top 5 list. So that's our content for this morning. So family reunion strategies to make this week awesome. Number one, know what you're looking for and seek it out. Know what you're looking for and seek it out. Choose not to just show up and listen. Be on the hunt for something. What is it that you want to accomplish in 2021? What is it that's challenging you in your business that you want to find a solution for, right? Make sure that you're writing out that question so that your brain is then actively seeking answers to it. I always find that when I'm after something specific, if I write that question out, I've now trained my brain to find that answer. And so I don't miss it when it actually pops up, right? So know what you're looking for and seek it out. Use the platform, right, to accomplish this. You know, when we were live at Family Reunion in years past, you know, you choose a breakout room and you get all the way to one end of the convention center to sit down in that convention, in that breakout room. And about 10 minutes in, you think, you know what, this session is not exactly what I thought it was going to be based on the description. And so you're looking in your thing and saying, okay, I'm gonna jump ship on this one and go to the other one, only to find out that it's at the opposite end of the convention center. So now you're booking it through the convention hall to try and get to the next class, right? What's cool, like silver lining, let's keep finding silver linings. Silver lining about a digital platform is that you can jump from session to session very, very quickly. So if you find yourself in a session that's not answering your questions, don't be afraid to jump out and grab a new one, right? As a matter of fact, when you're planning things out, which is, by the way, number 2, have a daily plan. Know what this looks like every single day for you. Have a plan. When you're planning things out, I would choose the breakout session that you believe you're going to go to, and then I would choose a backup, just in case. The fun news is that you won't get shut out of any of the sessions, right? Again, like a live family reunion, sometimes those rooms get oversold. But the good news here is that there's plenty of room for everybody in every single session. However, have a backup just in case, right? Part of your daily plan should be knowing when you're going to be at family reunion and when you're not, right? Some of you have already said to me, look, I know on Wednesday at this time, I'm not going to be able to be plugged in. Know when you're going to be live and when you're going to rely on the recordings, right? The entire event is going to be recorded, every single breakout and all of the main sessions. Those will likely be available to us right after family reunion. My guess is next week, and then available through the middle of April. So you've got about 60 days to access that content after the fact. But have a plan so that you know when you're going to be sitting in front of your computer and when you're not. Number 3, network. One of the huge opportunities at Family Reunion when we were doing them live as recently as a year ago is that you get to meet people from around the country and around the world, right? To build that agent-to-agent business network so that you can be building referrals. This is no different. You just have to do it in a slightly different manner, right? When I bring you into the platform, I'll show you some opportunities that you have to network. But make sure that you have a network and have a networking plan. I always tell people, like, who do you have people, referral partners in Oregon? Do you have referral partners in Oklahoma? Do you have referral partners in Ohio? I'm not sure why I chose all the O states this morning, but those are the 3 that I chose. If you don't, seek them out. This is a perfect opportunity. You'll have access to all of them on the platform to say, okay, where are my Oklahoma folks? Read their bios, check them out, see what's going on, and then connect with them. I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm already receiving connections and emails from agents who are already on the platform saying, who's out there? Who can I connect with to build that agent-to-agent referral network? So don't believe that just because we're not in Family Reunion Live this year, that you have to just forego the networking piece, right? I know Kimberly Tapscott's not doing that. Here's just an aside. Of all of us, I believe Kimberly consistently deserves the award for the agent who receives the most business from Family Reunion year after year after year, because Kimberly goes with a plan of who she's going to connect with. And within weeks of Family Reunion, she has business from it. And then it lasts all year long, right? So number three, the subcategory of number three is be like Kimberly. Number four, remove distractions. Number four is remove distractions. Guys, if you're home or if you're in your office, oftentimes we have distractions, right? Our phone can be a distraction. What I would challenge you to do is when you choose to sit and plug into the content, really choose to be present and plug into the content. Turn off the television, forget about the laundry, dinner can cook itself a little bit later on, and perhaps just put your phone on silent for that hour so that you can really focus in and get the things that you need, right? If we're not removing distractions, it's really hard to seek out and find the information that you have decided you want to seek out and find. Number five, hey, if you're doing the like I'm going to do, which is start at 11 o'clock and finish probably at 6 and go through each of these days as if we were there live, make sure that you stay times 3, and that is stay fed, have snacks, stay hydrated, keep drinking. I'll leave it to you to decide what that beverage is. And number 3, stay connected, right? Stay connected to each other. Right? If you're a member of a team, have some team goals and talk to each other throughout these things. If you're a solo agent, find other friends in the market center to make sure that you're plugging in with. Talk while you're having, I know I said remove distractions, right? But at the same time, connect with each other so that we understand, so that you understand that your friend in the Hollywood Squares box next door to you is hearing the same cool stuff that you're hearing, right? So stay connected to make it feel as live as possible. All right, you want a bonus? Because that's my 5. You want a bonus? All right, here's the bonus. Hey, this is work, yet have fun, because it's Family Reunion. After all, we didn't get on a plane. We're not going out to eat, right? We're not going to a show in Vegas after the day is over. There's no casinos close. And yet, please remember, it's Family Reunion. So have as much fun as you possibly can. And staying connected to one another throughout this week is a whole part of having that fun, right? We will continue our 9 o'clock Zoom calls each morning this week to prep you for the day. And then stay tuned for some other things that we will be rolling out. So there's my 5 strategies. For those of you who are looking for an example of or some instructions on the platform, here we go. Let me share my screen with you. So remember, you have your username and password in that email that you received. If you did not receive the email, reach out to Robert or Maria or Sam or Adonis after 9:30 this morning, and they will be happy to give you your credentials. If you go to kwfr2021.com, the first thing you'll see is this login page. You'll put your email address here and your password here with those credentials that you've received. And then make sure you click I agree and I agree to the terms and privacy down at the bottom, or else it doesn't let you move forward. And then you will click login. And when you do that, now I've been in here before, so yours will look a smidge different. Whoops. I had pre-done this for you so that we could save some time, and I clearly typed in something incorrectly. So give me just a second.
Hey, Rick, that's the same thing that's happening to a guest of mine. That's the same message they're getting.
No, mine was just a mistype. So if someone's having a struggle, have them reach out and we will absolutely help them. right? So here we go. So when you put in the correct credentials, you end up here. The first time you log in, what will occur is it'll bring you right to your profile, and it'll ask you to update your profile and pop in a picture and talk a little bit about yourself. If you give some bio, what's cool is that the AI in the system will read the bio information and start connecting you with people who have the same types of specializations, the same roles, the same interests in your bio. So from a connection perspective, the system will actually start doing that for you. It'll then ask you to check some settings. Do you want your profile public? Do you want your email address to show up on it? Do you want your information provided to exhibitors? That kind of thing. So you'll go through and check your ons and offs depending on your preferences. And then it will ask you to do a quick camera and mic check just to make sure that you are all good, right? And then you'll click save. So again, I've done mine already, so mine looks a smidge different. But when you click save, you'll end up back here on the home page, which looks like this. And what's cool about the home page is that you have access. You either have access along the left-hand side here to all of the different pieces of the platform, or right from the home page. Right under Gary, you'll see each day there'll be highlights of what's going on today. There's a couple of things with Gary today. And then the welcome party, I believe, starts at, what time is that? Let's see. The welcome party in the exhibit hall is at 3 o'clock. Please remember, you've got to pay attention to times, because Keller Williams Realty is a Texas-based company. So most of the times that are listed are central. Once you choose your profile time zone, it will give you the times in Eastern, as you can see here. But if you don't choose any time zone, it'll give you everything in Central Time. So you have to add an hour to that. So the party itself is, where is that? Here you go. Party is from 3 to 5 Eastern Time. I have no idea what to expect. Make sure, I hope you're stocked at your house for the party. Now, you can always get back to your profile if you want to change something from here. I'm going to run through each of these, but I want you to see the view agenda button right here, right? So view agenda, and then that gives you the entire week's agenda, starting with today. Across the top, you have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. As you click through, you can simply scroll down and figure out what it is you'd like to attend, right? Starting at, so this says 10 a.m. Central, right? So it's 11 o'clock tomorrow is when Gary's vision speech starts. If you see on the left-hand side of each of these segments, you have a little heart, right? If you click the heart, it gets added to your agenda. And if you look here on the left-hand side, you can click directly onto my agenda. So once you go through the main agenda and heart each of the things that you choose, it will build your own agenda so that you can then follow your own agenda so you know where to go, right? At the time that you want to check into one of these sessions, you will just go to either your agenda or the full agenda. And if you want to head into Gary's vision speech, you'll just click on the title and it will bring you to that session. Now, because the session hasn't started yet, there's no ability to actually check in and there's no video screen up. But that's all you do is you click on the title of the session in the agenda and it will bring you immediately to that session at the time that that session is slated to go off. And so again, I encourage you ahead of time, at least every morning, to go through and look at the day's events and then figure out what it is you're going to do for the day. If you're curious about breakouts are typically in the afternoon, right? And that starts kind of here. So tomorrow it's 2:15 Central with Gary, and then we have a whole ton of so 3:15 our time, a whole ton of different breakout sessions that you can plug into. There are descriptions when you open each of them if you're looking for some descriptions. 5 o'clock tomorrow Eastern Time is the script off, which was so popular at MegaCamp, so don't forget that. And I did hear, just by the way, and I don't have specifics yet, but I'll blast it out to everybody. I did hear that Gary and, in one of their sessions, Gary and Josh will be interviewing the CEO or a representative of the CEO from Zillow. So I know there's been a whole lot of conversation around what's going on with Zillow. They asked Zillow to come and speak directly to you. So Gary and Josh will be handling and tackling all those interesting and tough questions directly with the Zillow leadership later this week. And we'll let you know exactly when that is so you don't miss it. The other things to remember just quickly, you do have these other, again, go in and play this morning so that you know what the story is. The video library is where you'll go post-family reunion for most of the recordings. There will be some recordings that will be posted sooner. You do have an entire social feed if you want to connect with people and be posting during family reunion. You do have this cool social studio. Well, I'll just click into that real quick. The social studio, you can actually create posts with photos that you can take right from your computer, right? So it'll access your camera. You can also create videos if you want to create videos and post videos to try and attract referral partners or just to have fun, right? So you've got this cool video studio right in here that you can create posts with that then get posted on the social feed of the platform. What am I missing? What am I missing? Let me see. Oh, the leaderboard. As you go through the day, for those of you who are competitive, there is a contest. And so every time you visit an exhibitor booth in the exhibitor hall, which by the way can be accessed by clicking exhibitor hall over here on the left, or check into a session, you get points. And then there's a leaderboard for points. If you get at least 1,300 points, you win an automatic family reunion t-shirt, which is so awesome. So do watch to see what you can be doing to be checking in. You can see people are already gathering points here by all the things that they're doing. So again, if you like gaming, you can use the gaming section of family reunion. Or if you're just competitive and want to win, you can check that out. So that's kind of where we stand with the platform that you get to check in and check out of each day. I know that there's a bazillion things in the chat, so I'm going to just make sure that you don't have any other questions that we did not answer. Yeah, Paul says Gary and Zillow was worth your admission fee right there. That is certainly correct, right? Okay, so I don't see actually other questions. I actually think there's a whole bunch of conversations going on here. So anything that we did not cover, please reach out to us and let us know how we can help you. Again, if you're struggling logging in, please reach out to Maria or Robert this morning, and they can make sure that your credentials are correct and assist you in getting in. Again, the username and password were emailed to you in an email each day, once a day over the last 3 days. Check your spam, check your emails. If you cannot find it, reach out and we will simply get it to you. Please contact Maria or Robert. And if you cannot reach Maria or Robert, Sam or Adonis can also help. Those are the 4 people that will have the full list of username and password confirmations. But again, please do look for your email, KWRI events team. It was sent to each of you using the email that was provided. Guys, that is it for the day.
Hey, Rick.
If you have any other questions, please reach out to me directly, and I will be happy to assist you this morning. Have an awesome, awesome week. We will see you later on today, and then certainly back here at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. We're excited to get everybody on the platform and into family reunion. Have an awesome week. Take care.